Okay, so we are live on YouTube, so we will start. Yes. Namaste everyone. I am so happy to see each and every one of you here today. This is not just another day. It is a very powerful day today, a very powerful moment in time, a very rare celestial event that holds immense potential for transformation. Right, so we have seen a new moon, we have seen full moon, but today is something really different. So before starting, I want to extend a warm welcome to all of you who's joined today. It's maybe your first time, or maybe you have been joining me for regular, but you have come to the right place. That's what I would like to say. And I have been a consultant from Gyan Vistar for quite some time. So now I'm doing it under Gyan Vistar. Otherwise, I used to do it under my own personal YouTube channel. But I have started doing it under Gyan Vistar. So this is a part of Gyan Vistar, whereas Gyan Vistar does a lot of other things also. We are into training, we are into counseling, and lot of workshops which we do. So this is a place where I help people to clear their energies, release negativity, and step into a more empowered and enlightened version of themselves. Right? You can follow our YouTube channel as well, which is Gyan Vistar. You can subscribe and you can get a regular updates on whatever is happening. We have workshops online. Recently we had our World Story Day celebration on that, and we had a Women's Day panel discussion going on in that. So you can go through our YouTube channel for all that. So now let's dive in today's session. The power of today, that is March 29th. The eclipse within us, I would say, right? I won't say the eclipse happening around, but within us. So this day, today's day, it has come in once in 30 years. It comes now, it's going to come only after 30 years, right? A solar eclipse on a new moon day. So a solar eclipse is when the moon blocks the sunlight, right? A moment of temporary darkness. But just like in our life, darkness is not permanent. It is a pause, a shift, a sacred moment before light turns, right? So there is never darkness forever. There is always going to be a light, however long your night is, right? So that is exactly what I'm trying to tell you, that we often feel stuck, waiting for something to change, for someone to fix things, for life to finally get better, right? But today, I want to remind you that the true transformation is not by others, it is within us, right? We create it. So, cleansing the old, welcoming the new, right? This eclipse is a perfect time, because after this, there is a new tomorrow, right? There is Chaitra Navratri, which is starting tomorrow. So it's going to be a new day tomorrow. So let's clear out our old patterns, our negative energy, our limiting beliefs, which are no longer going to serve us, or which are already not longer serving us, right? So tonight, as the world experiences this cosmic shift, let us also shift within ourselves. Let us cleanse, let us forgive, let us open our hearts to healing. And for that, we are going to use Ho'oponopono, a sacred healing technique that will help us clear negative energy, take responsibility for our lives, and welcome new beginnings. So are you all ready? Are you all ready for this shift? Yes, please give a thumbs up. And I want everyone to slowly inhale and exhale. So when you inhale, your tummy comes out because you are feeling air in your tummy, right? And when you exhale, your tummy goes in, it shrinks. So let's deeply inhale and exhale. Try to hold the breath if you can in between. So inhale Hold and exhale. Inhale, hold and exhale. Try to close your eyes and keep it and experience what I'm telling. Right? We are going to do the Ho'oponopono prayer, which is by taking responsibility and which has a very famous 4 stanzas of I'm sorry, please forgive me, I thank you, I love you. Right? So the very first step of healing is taking responsibilities for our own actions. Right? No, we don't tell others to be responsible. We take responsibility for ourselves. Right? So let's start. You can say it in your mind or you can just listen to it. It is not necessary that you have to repeat each and every word I say. You can go with the flow, close your eyes and experience it. Right? So I take responsibility for my thoughts, my words and my actions. I take responsibility for the energy I bring into every space. I take responsibility for the way I react to life's challenges. I take responsibility for the relationships I nurture or sometimes even I neglect. I take responsibility for my own healing without waiting for others to change. I take responsibility for my happiness, knowing that it comes from within. I take responsibility for my dreams, and I will no longer let fear stop me. I take responsibility for my past, accepting it without shame or regret. I take responsibility for my future, knowing that my choices shape my reality. I take responsibility for this moment today, choosing to fill it with love, peace, and gratitude. As we take this responsibility, we also release the burden of guilt. We acknowledge where we have been, but we do not let it define us. Right? Now let's move on to the next step of healing. That is, I'm sorry. I want everybody to keep your hand to your heart while you listen to this stanzas and this healing practice. I am sorry for acknowledging and releasing. I am sorry for the times I ignored my inner voice. I am sorry for the times I put myself last. I am sorry for carrying pain longer than I needed it. I am sorry for not loving myself fully. I am sorry for holding on to resentment that only hurts me. I am sorry for doubting my own worth. I am sorry for the times I let fear silence my truth. I am sorry for forgetting that I am divine, I am whole, and I am complete. Now we invite forgiveness into our hearts. So when you do forgiveness, we are letting go of the past, right? It can be anything, your bad experiences, your traumas or whatever is there. So you are making yourself alive by letting go of your past experiences. So please forgive me for the times I acted out of fear instead of love. Please forgive me for being hard on myself when I was only doing my best. Please Please forgive me for not always recognizing the love around me. Please forgive me for staying in situations that didn't serve me. Please forgive me for the negative thoughts I have directed at myself. Please forgive me for resisting the lessons that life was teaching me. Please forgive me for comparing myself to others instead of embracing them in my journey. Please forgive me for the times I allowed fear to hold me back. Please forgive me for forgetting that I am worthy of joy and I am worthy of love. Now, as we shift from forgiveness, we go on to love. Right? You love yourself. You love for reconnecting with your true self. So when you say I love you, you are saying it to yourself, to your own body. Right? I love you, my body, for carrying me through life. I love you, my mind, for always seeking growth and understanding. I love you, my heart, for feeling so deeply. I love you, my soul, for guiding me even when I wasn't listening. I love you, my past, for shaping the person I am today. I love you, my mistakes, for teaching me valuable lessons. So true, right? Each mistake teaches us something, and that lessons are so important for our life, right? So never regret any mistake what you do, because from there is what you are going to grow, right? If it's always success throughout your life, you are not going to learn anything. From the mistakes we learn, from the mistakes we grow. I love you, my emotions, for reminding me that I am alive. I love you, my fears, for pushing me to become stronger. Right? I love you, my dreams, for keeping me hopeful and inspired. I love you, my life, for giving me endless opportunities to begin again. So it is very famously told by somebody that when you wake up in the morning, that is when God has a plan for you. Because if God didn't have a plan for you, you will never wake up the next morning. Right? So always believe in the life which gives you endless opportunity and you can begin again anytime. Right? So let's give gratitude to the life which we have today. Right? And say thank you for the present moment. Thank you, universe, for this beautiful journey of growth. Thank you, life, for every lesson, both easy and difficult. Thank you, my soul, for always guiding me towards truth. Thank you, my breath, for being my constant source of life. Thank you, my challenges, for making me stronger. Thank you, all the loved ones, for being present in my life today. Thank you, my experiences, for shaping who I am today. Thank you, my inner child, for always believing in magic. Right? Even today, we long for magic, that something magical should happen, right? That's the inner child which is still alive in you. Thank you, my future, for holding limitless possibilities. Thank you, this moment, for being perfect just as it is. So deeply inhale and exhale. Feel this healing energy washing over you. This is your moment of transformation. And just as we release, we also renew. So feel the water splashing over you, releasing your past experiences, releasing your bad experiences, releasing whatever is not there or needed in your life, and welcome a fresh, a new you. You can rub your hands and put it on your eyes, and slowly you can open your eyes. So, with this renewed energy, we welcome Chaitra Navratri from tomorrow. Chaitra Navratri is a time of new beginning, purification, and divine blessings. Navratri reminds us that no matter how dark life gets, the goddess energy within us is always present, ready to rise, to create, to heal. This is your moment, a time to cleanse your mind, your body, and your soul. A time to step into your highest self. A time to let go of the past and embrace your new beginnings. So, this is something like a soul shift. It's not just a guided meditation. Yeah, right? You are shifting your soul towards the positivity of your life. Right? So, how did you all feel? If somebody can give you reviews. Nargis?
It was amazing, really. As usual, आपका session से it really makes very relaxed and very
Okay.
comfortable. Thank you so much.
Thank you, thank you. Ji, Meena auntie.
हाँ, मुझे तो वैसे भी अच्छा ही लगता है। आपकी आवाज़ से ही मैं तो बोलती हूँ ना, आपकी आवाज़ से ही सब थोड़ा ऐसा लगता है कि कुछ है ही नहीं।
Good, right.
थैंक यू।
Yeah, thank you, thank you. Priya, did you enjoy?
Yes, it was very peaceful. And this time I could actually visualize whatever you were saying.
Okay, okay, okay. That's nice. That is good. Because sometimes what happens, there's a lot of things going in our mind we cannot visualize. वो आता ही नहीं है because when we do chakra healing also and when we tell them that this color, because each chakra has one light, right? So when we tell people that to visualize that light, so sometimes they are not able to visualize that light because there's so much of things going on in your mind that you cannot see what we are telling. So that's why it is very important that when you do meditation, you always prefer guided meditation rather than just sitting at one place quietly. It is always good to go to a guided meditation because in meditation, what happens is your mind deviates from what you are doing. Sometimes you have multiple thoughts coming in. Sometimes you have, sometimes you're also thinking that what I have to do next. इसके बाद मुझे कौन सा काम करने का बाकी है या आज मैंने दिन में क्या नहीं किया और क्या किया. So mind gets deviated to that all thoughts. So it's always better to do a guided meditation than just sitting ideally for a meditation.
वर्षा जी भी
Thank
हैं,
you. जी आंटी.
उनसे भी बात करो आप।
हाँ, किन से?
वर्षा जी लिखा हुआ है ना, वर्षा।
ओके ओके ओके. यस, हाय
मैंने आपको
आंटी
बताया।
वर्षा आंटी जी, कैसे हैं आप? ओके. नो प्रॉब्लम, वो बाद में धीरे धीरे बोलेंगे.
अच्छा।
So now let's end this session today by making a promise, right? To live with light. So you have to promise yourself, right? That you are going to live with light. You are going to take responsibility for your own happiness, right? किसी दूसरों को नहीं रिस्पॉन्सिबल ठहराएंगे. इसने ऐसा किया होता तो मैं खुश होती, ये ऐसा हुआ होता तो मैं खुश होती. No, you are responsible for your own happiness, right? To keep cleansing, and forgiving and loving ourselves every single day, right? Mirror mein jaake you are going to say I love you to yourself, right? That is the first thing you start when you learn Ho'oponopono, right? Because until you love yourself, you cannot love others, right? So that is a very important thing, to love ourselves every single day, at every single breath, I would say, right? Because when we are healed, right, the world around us automatically heals. So it is very important that we heal ourselves first. Then, of course, the negativity around you will automatically dissolve. You won't need to give a try, also, right? So please do this for yourself. Namaskar and thank you for being here today.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Bye.
Auntie.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.
Thank you. Saket, thank you. So nice to see you for the first time in my session.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you, Ritesh. Thank you, Saket. Thank you, Sheetal. Thank you, Varsha ji. Thank you, Meena auntie. Bye bye.
Bye bye.